Brothers and sisters, ambassadors of love and light, glad you're all here. Streaming live today. We got a special guest coming in around 12:30. So going to be really excited. Buckle up, enjoy the journey. This is my weekly gift from my heart to all of you. Every Wednesday, we have this beautiful broadcast. So I'm going to just check everything is good on my end. And let me know if you're there. Just put some messages in the thing. And then meanwhile, I will test everything on Facebook and all those things and see that we are all flowing into creation. All right. I see I'm live. That's good. Awesome. That's a good beginning of the day. Let me see. And make sure all of you have a glass of water ready so we can get started very soon. Okay, this looks good. Awesome. Little things to tweak on my end, but that will be easily and peasily. And then we just need to take care of that. Woo-hoo. Okay, one done. Make sure all of you have a glass of water ready. Let's see, it's going here. All right. That's, I see, it only is broadcasting on my own. Just thank you, Restream. Let's see if there's anything we can do about that. See what's going on. All right, online. It says online, good. All right. Then it's just full of surprises. It's always fine. Oh, good to see you, Nora. Glad it's working. I'm just going to do one more quick check on your wish is your command, and then we can get started. I see it's also started there. Wow, awesome. Awesome. It's good that we did a little tester. So make sure all of you on the other side, beautiful souls, have a glass of water ready so we can start blessing it and get into this amazing broadcast. Make sure you have a glass of water ready, beautiful souls. And we will begin shortly. Just going to do one more thing. Let me see. La 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Da 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 da. This is funny. That's funny too. That's funny too. That's funny too. Let's see. That looks way better. Wow, it's a big group of people. I appreciate that. Just make sure all of you have a glass of water ready so we can get started. While I do some sharing on my end to other groups. Of course, sharing is caring. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. If you like this content and you appreciate this content and you're enjoying the benefits, then yeah, like, subscribe, and bring yourself at this gift from your heart to others. That will be beautiful. Make sure you have a glass of water ready. And then I will just finalize on my end. And then we're going to enjoy an amazing journey. We have a special guest today. Peter Schenk will join us around 12:30. There's another amazing gift of manifestation. Goal is to run around to 1 o'clock. If you are in for an extra clearing after that time, I will definitely will do that if you all vote for it. The extra gift that I'm gonna share with you today going to be very magical if you consider it too. And let me do this, and then we can be fully present with you. Is the gift that I'm going to share with you, if you all are in for it, is embracing your light and make your hands and feet the most powerful healing tools that you have, but you have forgotten that they were there. This make it aware of it. I can do a little more thing. Of course, it looks nice, but it always can be better. All right, this looks more cozy. What do? You know, it's just switch on the light. Glad you're here. Have your glass of water ready. Beautiful brothers and sisters, glad you're here today. Thank you for your time, your patience, your co-creation. I honor the space in which you exist. With that, close your beautiful eyes. Take a deep breath in while looking up to the crown of your head. Hold it. And breathe out, relax your eyes. Take another deep breath in while looking up to the crown of your head. Hold it. And breathe out, relax your eyes. Take another deep breath in while looking up to the crown of your head. Hold it. And breathe out, relax your eyes. Take another deep breath in while looking up to the crown of your head. And this time, hold as long as you can. And just go a little bit longer, stretch it, that you get a little bit discomfort. And when you cannot hold anymore, you're going to blow it all out, relax your eyes, and just relax into your beautiful heart. When ready, come back, look at your glass of water. Remember, where intention goes, energy flows. Keep focus on the water and say the 8 magical words. I honor the space in which you exist. I honor the space in which you exist. Keep focus on the water. Keep focus on the water. 3, 2, 1. Focus on the water intensively now. Keep focus on the water. Keep focus on the water. Keep focus on the water. Now bring your hands above the water and just close your eyes and feel that amazing energy flowing from your left hand into the water. Just be with your breath, close your beautiful eyes, and just be water, my friend. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And ready, open your eyes. Take a glass of water, bring it to your beautiful heart. And repeat after me. Who am I? Breathe in. Breathe out. Repeat. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Breathe in. Breathe out. Repeat. Who am I? Breathe in. Breathe out. Repeat. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Breathe in. And breathe out. Repeat. Who am I? Breathe in. Breathe out. Repeat. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Breathe in. Breathe out. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. Drink as much water as you like. When completed, close your beautiful eyes and just be water, my friend, and be with your breath. Enjoy. Cheers. Now move your breath when you're breathing in while you're going up the spine. And when you're breathing out, you go down the spine. Just take a deep breath in while your breath following up your spine. Hold a little bit as you can. And then at a slow pace, you're breathing out down the spine. Focus on your breath. Breathing in up the spine. And breathing out down the spine. Your spine has 33 columns. This is your 32-degree awakening and illuminating your spine. Complete your cycle, complete your breath. Take a deep breath in, blow it out. Open your beautiful eyes. Come back to this world, look at some objects in your room and acknowledge their existence and say, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciated, so blessed. Show your gratitude. Have an attitude of gratitude. Appreciate all the things that you have around you, and also appreciate yourself in this moment. And just enjoy all the beautiful things that you have created from formless to form. That's how powerful you are. You are powerful beyond measures. You just hear in the remembrance how powerful you are. Embrace that. Now bring all that focus from all those beautiful items in your room, bring the focus back to you. Close your eyes for a moment. And just notice, where are you in the room? How far are you from your door, your walls, your ceiling, the floor? How are your feet today? Are they different than normally where you're sitting? Do you sit straight, relaxed? What do you smell? What do you hear? What do you maybe see inside of you? What do you think? Where are your feelings, your emotions? Be aware of your five senses. And bring all the energy that is outside of you, bring it into you. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And you're ready, you open your beautiful eyes and just follow me. And repeat after me. Start tapping on the side of your hand for a moment. Tap on the other side of your left hand and your right hand. And go back to the right again. And go back to the left. And now tap with your middle finger on the center of your eyebrow and the other fingers tapping on the inner eyebrow. Breathe in, breathe out, and repeat after me. I am now the me that is worthy of accepting this healing. I am the me that can receive this healing now. Breathe in, breathe out. Repeat. Even though I sometimes have unexplained and uncomfortable sensations, and I feel foggy or groggy or confused or overwhelmed, I am free to release negativity from all aspects of my life. I give myself permission to find the clarity I am looking for. I'm totally and joyfully love and accept myself. And I invite peace to return to me. And I know that all is well. Breathe in, breathe out. Repeat. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Breathe in, breathe out. Therefore, repeat, by the power of the universe, all curses, interference, antagonism, and repeaters are bound and defeated and must leave us now to return to the source, to be revealed in the truth and absolved in the light, once and for all, right now. So be it, so let it be done, and it is so. Breathe in, breathe out. Repeat. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Breathe in, breathe out. Repeat. By the power of the Creator, all curses, interference, and antagonism, and repeaters are bound and defeated, and must leave me now to return to the source, to be revealed in the truth and absolved in the light, once and for all, right now. So be it, so let it be done, and it is so. Breathe in, breathe out. Repeat. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Breathe in, blow it out. Repeat. By the power of God, all curses, interference, and antagonism and repeaters are bound and defeated and must leave us now to return to the source, to be revealed in the truth and absolved in the light, once and for all, right now. So be it, so let it be done, and it is so. Stop tapping. If your eyes are closed, keep them closed. If your eyes are open, close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Repeat. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Breathe in. Breathe out. Repeat. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Breathe in. Breathe out gently. Repeat. Clear, delete, transmute, transform. Breathe in. And breathe out. Just come back at your own time and pace. And bring yourself back into this beautiful world where you're living a wonderful life. Bring it back into the here now. Be here right now. Be fully present. And just share yourself in the chats or in the comments, wherever you are. Express yourself. How do you feel right now? Hmm. Hmm. Good to see you, Brigitte from Belgium. You capture life so beautiful. I always enjoy your capture. You inspire me, and I know for sure the professional camera will be mine very soon. Benji said present because it was pre-sent to you, beautiful Benjamin. Thank you. All the way from France. Well, Billy, great, cleared. Thank you. Jensen, good to see you. Soothing and calm. Lena says lighter. Thank you. And the magic is when we all do this collectively together on a weekly basis. People that we know and don't know will be cleared because we clear in the collective consciousness. Dus when you do the work, 6 people change that you know or don't know, plus you becomes lucky 7 and creates heaven within you. Altin says relaxed and calm. Berlini says from Kosovo, feeling released. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Truly amazing. Beautiful. Now, the good news is Peter Schenk has arrived and he will do some magic with you with his core clearing. So I'm going to bring him to the call and let's how we begin. I'm just going to give him a little text and ask him if he is ready. And then we're going into the next gift. And you're all just focus on your breath. And drink as much water as you like through the broadcast. Make sure you have plenty of water ready because maybe Peter Schenk is giving in a blessing. That's for you something to have a plethora of water and drink a lot of water because water is beautiful to cleanse and purify. So Peter Schenk is ready. I'm ready. So I'm going to bring him into the call. Good afternoon, Peter Schenk. Glad you're here.
How are you?
Let me do one thing because I can hear you a little bit better. So I want to welcome all of you, Peter Schenk, to our broadcast today on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. Glad you're here. And we have a beautiful gift for all of you. And we're going to bring modern mystic that Peter Schenk is, that brings us amazing gifts from formless stuff into form. And really what I love and adore about his creations with his MDM team, his material are handcrafted, they have mass, and when you play with it, they are just mystical and magical. So I let Peter Schenk take over from here and enjoy this beautiful gift that this beautiful man has to bring to the world. Thank you for being here today, Peter Schenk.
Thank you, Johan. Hey, everyone. I always like to kind of start with a water blessing. It sets the mood and the stage for, whatever's going to unfold. So that said, I just need you to raise your left hand over that glass of water about 3 inches and just allow that energy to flow through your hand into the water. It can be straight up heat, lightning, or just the force of nature moving through your hand into the water. At that point, there's, so energy that's in physical form and non-physical form will do absolutely anything for you as long as you acknowledge its existence. So as you feel that energy going through, put your attention on the water and out loud repeat these 8 magical words. I honor the space in which you exist. You are showing the consciousness of the water, the highest form of acknowledgement that you can give energy in physical or non-physical form. So after you say those 8 magical words, the inflow of energy will increase from, through your hand into the water. So just give it about 30 seconds and allow that to flow in there. And then, of course, you can go ahead and drink it now. And the first thing you'll notice is the taste and the texture is different. The next key is really understanding where it's moving in your body energetically. Bottoms up. That's a good one. So this is kind of an unscripted, right, Johan? I mean, we don't have anything kind of scripted here. I know you kind of gave it a title, but I just like I'm in a playful mood. I had an amazing 1-hour workout about 3 hours ago, and I'm full of energy, and I just want to really play for a little bit. And of course, we have lots of cool things to play with.
They're super cool.
Yeah, just allow that energy from the water to kind of flow into everyone. And I'll just talk a couple minutes about unlimiting yourself. So these are the best kind of shows where there's no script, you're comfortable, there's no black silhouette behind me, I'm not on a phone, it's more impromptu. It's very comfortable for me to be in this type of environment. instead of following a monologue or a script or, you know, whatever the host has out for you. There's no pressure to move product or anything like that. So these are the shows that I'm most comfortable with doing. So about 20 years ago, for those that don't know me, I had a wake up experience. I was knee deep in Wall Street. I worked for an investment bank on the technology side for 20 years. And I had a wake up experience. I was working on my computer one day, and everything changed at the speed of thought. I was being impulsed to help people. I had this just beautiful toolbox unfolding before me. And in that toolbox was the kind of the gift that just keeps on giving. It never ends, ever. And as you know, I grew, expanded, discovered, I started creating products, right? So the first thing I was doing like life coaching, and then that quickly shifted to energy work with people. And then one Saturday in, I don't know, 2004, 2005, I was watching some YouTube stuff and I saw Dr. Emoto's work and I was like, whoa, he's on to something. And for you that don't know him, he's a brilliant Japanese researcher that passed in 2014. I never knew him in life, but I sure know him in death quite a bit. We've had some amazing conversations. And his work pushed me into what is now known as the AquaSync software. It started with Aquaware, and then the 12th Project, the Source, Light Body, Navitas, and Smoke Erase were kind of born from the Aquaware technology. And that, under one umbrella, basically gives people the power to impress the light frequencies of intention into water. And water is the most programmable material on the planet. It will do absolutely anything for you. And you know, I found out a way how to utilize the power of the microprocessor to amplify that intention, you know, 400 million times a second. It's been compared to a lot of things in the world, and nothing comes close to it. And that was 15 years ago. So I've been developing this technology over time. And 2 years ago, I decided to bring it to a whole nother level again. So traditionally, it was a Windows 32-bit, 64-bit platform that you could download to your PC. You pay the price of the software. If you decided to, a couple of years later, when I came out with an upgrade, from a logistical perspective, from a technology perspective, it was a lot of work. It was a very expensive product. All the software was expensive over the years. And, you know, for me to take the time to port it over to the Mac environment, to a cell phone, Android tablet, whatever, was too much work. So in the last 2 years, I had a team of people that completely moved all 6 of the pieces of software over to what we call SaaS platform, software as a service. So it now runs on any device with a simple web browser and a data connection. And that's it. It's on a monthly subscription. It's uber cheap, and it delivers the next generation of technology in that genre. So a long time ago, when I started developing software, you know, I long ago understood that if you have the ability to unlimit your thinking, you can unlimit your potential. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, your consciousness is in a box, okay? And as you move through your reality, as you move through life, you build the walls of your box a little bit thicker and a little bit higher. And when you get stressed out, they get thicker. But just outside your comfort zone is where the magic happens, folks. That's where it's at. And if you have the foresight, that aptitude to step outside your comfort zone for 1 second, you will have the full backing of the universe to take care of whatever your needs are. And I know, because I've been there 1,000 times. I've spent the last 20 years on the edge of the consciousness grid at 200 miles an hour with my hair on fire to bring the world products and services unlike anything you've ever seen. You know, when I first had my wake up experience, it was like, The first group I came across was like the New Age Love and Light crowd. And I was like, oh man, this can't be it. You know, they're beautiful people, they mean well, but all they do is offer lip service. And, you know, from the nature of what I do, I've always been a doer. I create. I mean, you know, so I had this metaphysical mind, I'm sorry, this analytical mind growing for years. I mean, my schooling's in engineering, computer engineering. And then all of a sudden, this metaphysical mind starts growing. And it's always kind of kept me in checks and balances, right? Well, does that make sense? So anyways, I've always been a doer. So when you create action in the world, you are creating a reaction that's going to come. The reaction is positive karma, because you are spreading more love and light in the world. So, you know, I have a keen insight onto how multiple realities work just outside, you know, this reality, this 3D reality that we all exist in. And I have been given access upon access upon access to ideas, brilliant ideas that I would, you know, the carrot was always here, but you would never see it. And when you do good things in the world, when you give of yourself selflessly in devotion of your craft, the universe takes notice. And when the universe takes notice, you're given a piece of information. And what you do with that information determines if you move to a higher octave. And the higher octaves is where naturally we all want to get to. But it's work. It requires work, folks. You create an action, you have to follow through with the reaction. And that is the, you know, that's the icing on the cake. That's the benefits. So things like, you know, I'm trying to do this. I'm going to get to it. Being a procrastinator, being a catch-22 stuck on a hamster wheel, you're not going anywhere. Okay. So because I had a track record of delivering things in the world that shift people, literally shift people from a life stuck in fear into a loving world, I was given access to higher levels of information where brilliance is born. And you know, you have to go through a series of learning, right? So I've spent a lot of time on the other side, understanding and communicating on how things work. And when, you know, there's never a time where you just have a conversation like me and Johan have, right? It doesn't work like that. You know, ascended masters, archangels, angels, deities, they never appear in any type of physical form ever, because your human mind wouldn't be able to handle it. You would shut down completely. And it's just because of the vibration level, because we are in the physical, they are in energy. It's two different playing fields. So, you know, these ideas that you get through action, there's no direct communication. It requires breadcrumbs, right? So I like to use the Merck compass rose as an example of my creation process. So I wanted to create a product that would remove all negativity from people's land. Not only if the piece, whatever it was going to be at the time, was, you know, located in their home, but also on a remote piece of property as well if you couldn't get to it. And, you know, so I was just doing my thing and a rose pops into my head. That's kind of interesting. And then this like old, like wooden ship compass kind of popped in. I was like, okay, here comes the product idea. So you work with it a little bit, you massage it, you know. What's that saying? The sculptor never sculpts the whatever in the rock. He just reveals it. It's the same thing, right? So then the word myrrh popped in. I didn't know what myrrh was at the time. So I was like, compass, rose, myrrh, you know, all these different acronyms, couldn't get right. And then it just popped into my head, myrrh, compass, rose. And, you know, when I create a piece, rest assured it's powerful, changes, shifts, does exactly what I'm saying it's going to do. I give you a toolbox. It's up to you to get the most out of it. You know, when you deal with unlimited technology, you can be unlimited. So, you know, the final touches came as the product was actually being created, and that was to give it an old weathered look, to grow a patina on it. I didn't know what a patina was. I didn't know how to grow one, but we figure it out and you move on. So the Merck compass rose was born, and it was through a series of learning lessons of how you get to these higher octaves, how you perceive them. Your mind has to be trained for ideas that, you know, defy reality, the stuff that science fiction books are written about. You have to be trained for it. And you start off small. You do acts of kindness, you smile at people, you get involved, you give yourself selflessly over to achieve, you know, something for the greater good. So, you know, move along a little bit. Then, you know, the energetic sessions, and we're going to do a core cleanse here, probably like a 15-minute one. So for years, I do energetic sessions with people, and there were really, you know, three types of people that would come to see me. There was someone that knew exactly what they wanted and where they wanted to go. And once we started to do the deep dives, the story winds up a much different way. Then the second type of person is someone that just feels like they need to connect with me for some reason on whatever level, and then the story kind of falls in. And there's other people that are just lost, and you know, once the story kind of unfolds, then you know, everything kind of happens the way it needs to. So energetic sessions, I did those for years and years and years. And then about 2 years ago, because of the action that was caused, that was the act of doing, the reaction was given access to deeper levels of information on how to move people to a whole nother level. And that's where the cores came in. The first one was a core cleanse, and it progressed down the line, 2, 3, or 4 of them. And basically I was given access through, you know, 15 years of due diligence to the center of someone's creation, your consciousness, your soul, the center of where you are within the quantum realm, right? And the core cleanse was born. So today we're going to do a mini core, is what I call it. So I need everyone to go and get a glass of water. You're going to drink a lot of water today, folks. So be ready. The core cleanse is a magnificent piece. We're going to go inside and we're going to spin your core. As that core starts to spin faster, it's going to create a massive energetic field. Okay? That energetic field is going to start in the center and it's going to push out. Nothing that vibrates lower than your core can exist in the physical or in the energetic field that surrounds the body. So it gets obliterated. It's gone. As the field continues to grow and the core spins faster, there's 2 carrier waves that come out. The carrier wave in different core models have different significance. But in this one, the first one that's going to come out is going to be this deep crimson purple. And it's going to flow in behind the wake of that massive wave of energy that's pushing out. And it's going to help fill it up. When the core reaches a little quicker, unconditional love of self, the second carrier wave is going to come out, and they work in parallel or tangent to fill that up. A lot of people describe it like whipped cream, you know, it's just filling you up with this amazing source energy. Okay, so take your glass of water, your bottle of water, put it in front of you, raise your left hand over it about 3 inches and spread your fingers. In a second, you'll start to feel that energy run down through your hand into the water. Put your attention on the water and repeat those 8 magical words. I honor the space in which you exist. Go ahead and drink as much as you like. So you're going to experience about 1/4 of the power of the core cleanse today, just for time constraints. So I'd like everyone to go ahead and just get comfortable. All you have to do is listen to my voice. You can go and lie down. You can sit back in your chair, close your eyes, just be relaxed. I want everyone to take 3 deep breaths through your mouth, exhaling through your nose. Very important. Through your mouth, exhaling through your nose. Just get comfortable. Now we're going to start to spin your core, folks. Some people feel it in different places. There's no right way, there's no wrong way, there's only the perfect way. As that core starts to spin, you'll get a lot of different sensations moving through your body. Some of you might have experienced some of them, some of you might not have. It's different for everyone. Just allow that core to spin. Now that the core is spinning, that energetic field is starting to be created. It starts off small, but just builds in intensity as it moves out. Core is spinning faster now, and that field is continuing to grow. The energetic field is starting to get massive. First carrier wave, that deep crimson purple, is now flowing from the core. It's coming in right behind the wake of that massive energetic field that is just continuing to push out, obliterating everything that vibrates lower. Core is now spinning even faster. Energetic field is continuing to grow and push out. That deep crimson purple has now just shifted into a darker shade of itself. Second carrier wave from the core is now flowing. Unconditional love of self. Working in parallel or tangent with that deep, deep crimson purple. Core is spinning even faster. And that energetic field is just getting huge. You feel it dissolving things as it grows. Old programming, stresses, anything that vibrates lower. Continuing to push out. Like everyone open their eyes and come back. You with us, Johan? Or did you go to sleep?
I'm all with you. But it was the most profound experience because I'm sitting on an office chair like most people these days. And it was feeling that someone was spinning the office chair really, really fast. That was really funny.
In a real session, they go much deeper than that. But that's just kind of to wet your whistle of the type of respect that can be earned in when you unlimit your thinking. I only started creating physical products 5 years ago. I had seen everything on the market. A lot of people had sent me things that, so when you order a product, no matter what it is, right, you're excited about it. And when it's delivered, if it comes not packaged pretty, and I mean that sincerely, 90% of your excitement just goes out the window. So when I decided to start creating physical products, I was a product of Apple, right? I mean, Apple has had beautiful packaging for years. It doesn't mean the products are great. Obviously I'm in a way different field than that, but even so you learn, right? And I wasn't going to put my name on anything or sell anything that wasn't beautiful, from everything from the order experience to the delivery to the unpackaging to what was delivered after the fact. And people have felt compelled because of their experiences have been so amazing to do videos around unboxing something, and then all this surge, this rush of energy. And again, the reaction is always a higher level of information. And this year has been a big year for the MDM team. We've done 6 or 7 product launches already. Obviously the big ones was porting over to software, and over the last 6 weeks we've launched 2 new products: the Wishing Sphere XL, which is a big one, and a pair of rods which I've been wanting to create for about 3 years. And this is known as Vita Navitas, life energy. And they're made from pure copper and pure silver, and they're hand forged. They're each one is very different than the other one, but they all have the same symbology on there, the same length, pretty much the same weight. They have beautiful lab-grown crystals on them, 4 very distinct colors. And this is a tool to bring magic into your life, allow things to flow. I mean, I don't typically talk about what I've experienced, but people have been doing amazing things with these. And because of the long track record, that I have in delivering, this product sold out in 3 hours. They were gone, and we had to wait 2 months for the next batch to come in. But I mean, so why don't you, talk us a little bit about your experience with some of the products that you own and what they've been doing for you.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here, and I appreciate your time and your gift to the world, because a lot of people have great ideas, but most of them all bring them to their grave, and you are the brave one to bring them into the world, right? And that's why we came here to create. And I have playing with my Harry Potter Navitas, and it's really amazing how it's made. Pete already expressed that, but they have real mass. You can feel the energy. Everyone that plays with them, they can feel it instantly. Some products, people say, yeah, I feel a little bit, but Peter's products, everybody says, I feel it. And even remotely, when people work with me remotely and they just touch the object on their screen, they're already getting the experience. because it really shows that the energy is omnipotent of the products. And what I really appreciate, they have the 4 elements in it. I love to play with those 4 elements because you become the master of space. And my experience personally, what I already explained in my intro before, everything starts to flow even easier and effortlessly because it removes our resistance. How powerful broadcast is when we are commanding in healing or meditation or manifestation, whatever you want to do. And this brings really everything in place where my life on body, mind, soul, and spirit starts to flow even more easy and effortlessly. And that is truly a gift because a lot of people out there are stuck. They don't get what they want because there's so much BS in the way. And yeah, just by using the modern mystic tools, you can just blow them away easily and effortlessly. And even you're like Peter said, some people are really seeking and hoping that something will work. But I can assure you, when you play with those, things starts to work and flow easily. And it really becomes be water, my friends. And water can become really anything. You are water. This means you can become anything. And you are an amazing creator by yourself. And it's just beautiful to have extensions of amazing technology and tools that Peter and his team create that can really give you an assistance in your manifestation, in your health, in your wealth, in your happiness, whatever area you seek. And for me, I've been playing now for more than 2-3 years, I think, with your amazing creations. It's like Christmas every time when I unbox it, when I experience it, and the energy, and I just feel like Harry Potter, a little child jumping in the air, like, ooh, there's another one. Just, I'm really appreciate it. And another thing, everything has mass. That is something that we don't have much with things these days. And the whole creating process is beautiful. It's just has a lot of authenticity, a lot of love in the product. And for example, I was playing with the Wishing Sphere XL. People that work with me remotely and they're just doing the activation of the image that they see on the screen, they just blown out of the water themselves. Say, I want the one, have one, right? Because there's so much thought go into it and so much craft and creating that beauty that's expressed when you are creating whatever you want to manifest in the most glorious, most beautiful ways. It's truly amazing. I'm very impressed because I've been seeking to tools that are really unique, and those are truly unique. And they're so unique sometimes that, yeah, when they're gone, they're gone. Good luck, but always something greater, better will come your way, Just if you miss the opportunity, don't worry, be happy. Peter and his team will create something even bigger, bolder every time they deliver. And it's like really unboxing Christmas Eve or Christmas morning when you're like, what's in that box? And then just play with it, have fun. This is going to be a really amazing holiday season.
Thank you for that, by the way.
You're welcome.
So, it all boils down to, folks, are you ready? Are you ready to step outside your comfort zone? Are you ready to experience magic, real magic? And, I do a lot of, we'll call it charity work, but it's not really charity work. I do a lot for people when and where I can. And what a lot of people don't understand is, when we're out in life, we're shopping for a new car, a house, whatever. The first thing you look at is a price tag, right? Can you fit it in your budget? And then there's everything else in your life. The tools, products, and services that I create are not for everybody. Okay. Typically because that person is not ready for real change yet. And real change starts with a mindset. 4 years ago, I assembled a team of 6 or 7 amazing people, and I had this idea to create the 30-day challenge, body, mind, and spirit challenge. So I handpicked a team of experts in the body, the mind, and the spirit. And the idea was everyone would do a video a day for 30 days. And, it was put together, it was cut, edited, and choreographed by another person. And it was then delivered into the world. So every day, people would go to the website list of 6 or 7 videos with all kinds of things that they'd never seen before. And part of the reason I felt I needed to do that was because every year in January we have a New Year's resolution, right? I'm going to buy a piece of gym equipment. Okay, and it's going to be the world's most expensive coat rack come February. Or I'm going to start the fab new diet, right? Yeah, that lasts 3 weeks, and or you get the gym membership that you use for a month, but you pay for a year. I didn't want to go that route. I wanted, it was really important to give back to the community at large something that they've never seen before. And that's exactly what we pulled off. Now, whether, it was completely up to you to go through it, but changes absolutely happen. And, so the MDM products and services, I like to tell people I'm the last train stop before they go off the cliff. They've tried and worked on everything out there and nothing has worked. And then, they come into my world and they see things that they've never seen before and they get shocked and awed. And that obviously started, a long time ago with Aquaware. Aquaware was light years ahead of its time. There was nothing out there like it. Today it's in its 6th generation and it's still light years ahead of everything. And it works for one simple reason. Because I learned a long time ago to unlimit my thinking, thereby unlimiting my potential. Intention. Intention is huge. And one of the most powerful forms of energy in the universe is your intention. Where you put your attention, the intention would follow. Now, there's no way to explain how to step outside your comfort zone. But there's also an age-old saying, without risk, there is no reward. And I'm not going to go jump out of an airplane. What am I going to get out of it? The universe would have gave me wings if it wanted me to jump out of an airplane. But anything you do, whatever you do in life, do it with a light heart. And, enjoy what you're doing at that point. Love what you're doing. If your boss is a dick and your job sucks, fucking quit. Open yourself up to the universe and just go. Follow your passion, follow your heart. I walked away from an uber successful career. A lot of money, a lot of this, a lot of that. I was like, woo, goodbye, ain't for me. And I took a leap of faith. And it was a huge gamble in my life. And you know what? It paid off. Why? Because I love what I do. I love the first time I helped someone, I shifted them from a life stuck in fear into a loving world. I got this rush. It was better than the best bottle of tequila. It was awesome. And you need more of it. And you'll do anything to get more of it. And it's not like, whatever, but it's a feeling of being fulfilled in your life. Prior to my wake-up experience, I was empty. You asked me what unconditional love of self was, or gratitude or humility, I would have laughed at you. I was a dick. But after that experience, and leading me through the breadcrumb trails, and doing things and learning, and here I am. And I don't know where any of this is going. I just know that I wake up happy, I go to bed happy. And, whatever the future is going to hold, I know it's going to be grander. I mean, every year I say we cannot absolutely top this. We can't do it. Really? I don't want to go into details about this, but you know about one of the products that's coming based on what you sent me. And it's going to spawn a whole nother level of technology, spiritual technology, a whole nother way of being, unlike anything you have ever seen before. When I created the first line of I Am bracelets, I was like, well, we did it. Now, what's on to the next thing? And 3 years later, guess what, folks? We're back to the drawing board. We're making them more durable. We're making them more powerful. They're going to come in probably at a less price point. And I created the I Am pyramid. So I was like, that's it. It's the top of the pinnacle. Well, guess what? The entire I Am pyramid line is going to solid copper in the very near future. So there are a lot of projects that are underway. There are 3 new products in development, which will be coming in Q1 and Q2. And we haven't even hit the new year yet. And I've already got a whole plethora of things coming, because you unlimit your thinking. You can unlimit your potential, folks.
It is really true, because it's really serendipitous. We had an intention with our mastermind group last week to creating a co-op, to work together on new product development or new idea, or to share information to the world. And they all have taken a leap of faith, because they're going to do something they have never done before. And when you have your accountability and you have the right people around you, you can really create miracles, because you're really rooting for each other. So all of them get wings to soar. And that's also what I really enjoy with you when I did the user manuals and doing that process. Say, oh, I'm in for it. I don't know where I'm going, but I just enjoy the journey and just have faith in the process. And I appreciate your delay gratification, your patience in the process, because I'm a free flower. I like to play like you. If I'm disciplined for an hour a day, that is it's already amazing.
But it's also important to have discipline in what you're doing. Okay, so I worked in the belly of the beast. I worked on one of the world's largest trading floors at the time. And I got schooled in business ethics, unlike anything you can get in college or anywhere. And you can only get that type of training for years of working in that environment. And I bring, to bear everything I've learned in that experience into what I'm doing today. And so back to the point of, so what a lot of people don't understand is, like, when they order something, they think there's an assembly line of people that are putting it together and out in the world it goes. It doesn't work like that. Okay. Every order that comes in, I put together. Every single order, I make sure the stones match. I make sure I go through a visual inspection. Okay, I am the last person that touches anything that goes out into the world. I sign a card. Why? Because I could have saved myself 3 seconds in getting something out into the world by, signing a card and then having that signature done, 1,000 times, whatever. I don't operate like that. What I offer to the world is very personal to me. It's an extension of me. It's it's a reflection on me and what I put into the world. And, with that last loving touch that goes into the product, and then that is dissipated to the person that opens it up. And it's amazing again and again and again. I mean, I love doing unboxings. Like when I receive prototypes for a new product, I'm like, boom, there it is. Whoa, and off in the YouTube it goes. I mean, this team has done 80 product launches in the last 6 years. 80 product launches. Okay, that's a lot. And but I love what I do, so it's never really work. It's fun, it's passionate, and all of that science that I learned in engineering that goes into a product like these. Okay, we're going to do another little experiment here quickly. So I just want everyone to get quiet, get in your place of power, and close your eyes. And I want you to connect with Vita Navitas. Okay, just close your eyes, get into your place of power. During the creation process of these, right? So 3 years ago, I wanted to create these, but I had no idea what they were ultimately going to wind up looking like. And then, so these all contain the 13 I am statements, symbols, and the majestic power that flows through those, and they're in several other product lines that we offer. So just go ahead, blank your mind. Here it comes. Come on back. Exactly. Exactly. No intention, open, just letting it flow. You are the conscious director of your reality when using any of the products, but especially these. What do you want? Know what you want. Knowledge. Knowingness is everything. Everything. Knowingness is everything. You have the power to create. Whoa, yo. Exactly. Exactly. You have the power to create your reality as you move through it. If you are pissed off, stressed out, got the anxieties, why? Why? You created it. Don't blame anybody. Don't get angry at it. Change it. And it's so easy to change it. Know what you want. When you go to bed at night, you have negative thoughts. Your dreams will reflect the negative thoughts. If you go to bed at night and you have beautiful thoughts, dreams reflect it. When you get up in the morning, if you're in a good mood when you get up, you just have beautiful thoughts. Your reality brings it back. It reflects it. You have the power to create your reality as you move through it. Your environment mimics what you put out. Tools like this help bring things into fruition for you, help get you on that better path. Knowing this and having an absolute resolve, unwavering resolve in life and what you want to achieve, where you want to go, what you want to do is paramount. So, when I'm in a creative mode, I'm kind of shutting down now for the holidays, but when I'm in creative mode, there is no wavering in me at all. And you can do this technique in anything in life, folks. You put all of your love, your energy, and your heart into the end result. Okay, for me, and the example I'm using now, that is product creation. All the static that happens here and there along that path to get where I want to be is irrelevant. I never lose sight of the goal. Now, I'm going to fall off the horse 10 times along the path to get there, but I get right back on and I continue on. And then when the product is finally delivered, I wake up in the dream, okay? And I have one of these aha moments. And then you look back and you look at the energetic connections that were made to get you to that end result, and it's always mind-blowing. Take manifesting. Manifesting is great. I teach courses on unconscious manifestation and conscious manifestation. Unconscious manifestation happens to us all the time. We have, you're driving down the road and you think of a red Ferrari, and 30 seconds later a red Ferrari drives by. It's a deja vu, it's a synchronicity, it's a blip in the matrix. We have hundreds of these a day, some of which you may or may not notice. Conscious manifestation is easy in theory, but it's hard in practicality, right? In practice, when bringing something into fruition. But it all starts with basics, and those basics have been, are, and always will be knowing what you want. If you don't know what you want, go around in a circle all the time. Never get anywhere.
Very true. Of course, most people don't know what they want, and what they think they want is what they don't want most of the time.
Well, whatever your circumstances, whatever you have going on in your life, whatever the fear, and fear is an illusion, folks, whatever the perceived fear is that's crushing you, keeping you from your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations, bullshit. Know what you want. That's it.
It's all bullshit. It's all your belief systems that hold you back.
True that.
Yep. And for all of you, you all know in the training that we also give, and Peter is really in synergy with that. A lot of people know about things that those people in general never become successful because they know about things, what they hear, what was being told to them. And people that have a true knowingness, they having experiences and firsthand experience, and really having deep, profound knowingness what they really want, or to manifest, or to learn, or to integrate, or to draw out of you. And that are the people that are in general most successful one. And that
there
is
was a really smart guy, man, and he wrote a really simple blurb. It was something like, I'm not the best looking guy in the world. I can't run a mile in 6 minutes. I can't do this. I can't do that. But I'm successful because I get up earlier than all of them. I mean, how brilliant is that statement? Get up early, make it happen. Just make it happen. If you want to sleep till noon and go to your job, and it makes you happy, then that's great. If you want to get further ahead in your life for your own fulfillment, know what you want. Trust absolute that the universe will deliver exactly what you need when you need it, and just get out there and do it.
So let it be done. Of course, when you snooze, you lose. That's simple. So awesome. Thanks so much for your insight and wisdom. That was profound, very in synergy. Enjoy the relationship we are building. I'm looking forward for playing with your new creations, and looking forward for some more future broadcasts in the near future. So thank you for having you today, Peter.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
You all have a great day, and I will say to you, happy manifesting, because it's not just that you set intention in the month of December, to remember for next year, but really, if you do it correctly, you really make to remember every day throughout the year to manifest your greatest desires. Say to all of you, till we meet again, have a great day, and be the best and show up the best every day in every way, because you are the greatest. Have a great day. Love you all. Ciao.